we gonna, will Jamie do the MS4 on Tuesday?
Great idea.
We ain't doing it today.
All right. All right, council, looking at the Citizens Night meeting of July 11th, 2017.
Do we have time for that? I mean,
Well, the problem is we had publicly advertised it for
We
tonight.
have to do it tonight.
Was it for tonight or for Tuesday?
No, for tonight.
Jamie, come on down.
You're killing me.
Never mind.
He's not sitting there for himself,
I thought he was.
because he's having fun.
You're on thin ice, Jamie.
Picked a great night, Jamie.
We're going to make this quick.
Yeah. I've heard that all night.
I heard that.
I heard that all night.
So we've already kind of talked about a lot of this. So we have a...
We didn't know that the crowd was going to be so large when we
When you pick the date.
established this date.
Come on, let's get him. Let the man start.
So we have an MS4 permit that expires in April of next year. So we have to file a notice of intent to get a new permit, essentially. And part of that requirement is this PRP, pollutant reduction plan. That's a new requirement from DEP. You have to have at least 30 days of public comment and then assimilate those public comments back into the document. And one of the things you're required to do is have a public meeting about it. So it was advertised in the paper on July 17th, listed on our website. A couple people have discussed it tonight. Anybody at home can go look on the website, take a look at it, submit comments to us. And basically it's as simple as Paul talked about earlier. DEP gives you a formula. You come up with how much sediment, theoretically based on the formula, comes off of property within Monroeville over the course of a year. You're required at the end of your 5-year term to reduce that by 10%. So the pollutant reduction plan is basically a plan for how that's going to be accomplished. And there's a price tag associated with it. Once again, like Paul said, it's a DEP formula that they give you. So that's pretty much that's it in a nutshell. So if anybody wants to look at the website, the plan is on there. Submit comment to us. It should be a living document. It's going to change over time as projects are completed and maybe goals change or things like that. So it will evolve over time. There were a couple questions about permaculture and green roofs and things like that. Probably because it's put together by a bunch of engineers at DEP. There are kind of strict guidelines on what sort of projects you can have and what sort of reduction in sediment you can have for those projects. So permaculture, although a good thing, isn't listed in there as something that we could take credit for. So you're limited in the menu of projects that you have available. So that's what we've gone with. That might evolve over time. These are new regulations. DEP is constantly updating their website on the rules that we're supposed to be following, so it's kind of an iterative process where we're all learning together. So
We're keeping up with our end.
Yeah, Jamie and I have attended many classes, updates on this whole thing. We all leave with more questions than answers, and the people sitting in the audience with us is the DEP. So we're all learning together, and I hate to say that, but it's the truth. You know, it's but they gave us some strict guidelines that we have to follow, and that's where we're at. That's why we're here.
that's
Thank
nuts
you.
and bolts. I told you I'd keep it short and sweet.
Thank you.
End of hearing.
great job.
Thank you, folks.
Okay, council, going over